Shalom. My name is Michael Decker, and I'm a lawyer within the law offices of Cohen, Decker, Pex, and Brosh. Today I wanted to discuss about a topic that is raising a lot of interest all over the world as it relates to the Austrian passport that is today given to descendants of refugees, Jewish refugees or any refugee from Austria that had to flee Austria before the 15th of May 1955 due to fear of persecution by the Third Reich. I basically, in this video, wanted you to imagine a target, and in the target, the red dot in the middle. The red dot in the middle will deal with the core eligible candidates. During this time in Austria, there were around 176,000 Jews that were living, and many of them fled Austria. So we're dealing with a huge amount of descendants all over the world that are entitled to almost an automatic passport by the Austrian government based on this new amendment that was enacted. So if we are studying the history of the Nazi involvement and influence on Austria, so we know that the Nazis came to power in 1933, and then we know that in 1938 there was an annexation of Austria to Germany, which is known as the Anschluss. And basically, this wasn't a violent takeover. Most of the Austrians were very happy to be annexed to Germany, and they accepted the Nazis in a parade almost of acceptance during the Anschluss. So any Jew at the time living in Austria that had any foresight would understand that he has to flee Austria. So all the Jews that fled Austria during these times of 1938 are really in the smack in the middle of the target, and where the red dot is, and there in the core eligible candidates to get this Austrian passport. However, in the target, there are other circles around this red dot. For example, there are Jews that also left before 1938, like in 1933 when the Nazis came to power. So it would stand to reason, naturally, that they would also be eligible because of the support of the Austrians and the affinity many Austrians had towards Germany and even towards the Nazi Party. So Jews that left even in 1933 are probably very much safely eligible as well. There are other cases that we get, and many people contact us, of being descendants of people that were born outside of Austria, like in what was known as the Austro-Hungarian monarchy, and were taken into Austria as basically victims of war into concentration camps and labor camps and whatnot. Based on inquiries we made, these people are probably not eligible. But what if after the war they continued to live in Austria and then left? Maybe they would be eligible. There are other cases, for example, of Jews that left Austria before 1933 in the 20s. But their parents didn't leave and were killed in the Holocaust. It would be hard for me to see how a case like that would so easily be rejected. And there are many other cases that are in more broader circles within this target. And all I can say is that the authorities in Austria also don't have clear answers to all these questions. And a lot of times they told us themselves that we should just apply and see how these applications will turn out. Of course, if you don't apply, you will never get a passport. And if you apply, at least you might get a passport, even if you're not in the core eligible candidates. In any case, applications are starting to be submitted already. In September, they will start being reviewed. And our office is assisting many clients around the world with this process, and we'll be happy to assist you as well. Thank you very much for your time, and please feel free to contact us with any questions you might have.